Okay, welcome back everybody. It's your boy, Polymorphic Crystalloid, and I'm doing a tarot card reading right now for my friend MJ. What deck is this again?
The Spencer's Tarot.
The Spencer's Tarot deck, okay. It feels so good always to have the cards in my hand, and for those of you who are new to the channel, thank you for watching. For those of you who have been with me for a while, welcome back. It's your boy, Polymorphic Crystalloid, and for those of you who do not know, who might be new, I am a Erhekas practitioner, which means I specialize in what some people would call quantum healing. I work with the aura. My specialty is the sighting of gifts. I am a gift unveiler, which means when you come to see me, you are coming to see me about the gifts that you possess and your evolutionary trajectory, which I find to be one of my favorite gifts, and I'm very much so in my element with a deck of cards in my hand and a smile on my face. If you just give me 1 second, I almost forgot my coffee. This is going to be a good reading, you guys. This is going to be a really good reading. Where did I put my coffee? Oh, where did I? It's going to be a really good reading. So, all right. Pretty good. Okay. So, Mike, I need you to, MJ, I need you to pick a color. All right, now what is the color?
Green.
Green. Okay, cool. That is the color of the day. It's Wednesday. So, first card we have the Seven of Pentacles. And Gremlins. I'm hearing darkness. You find a lot of solitude in darkness, in dark spaces. You've been able to, I'm hearing, acquire, accrue gifts, understandings when you're in solitude. The Four of Pentacles. You are starting to become more aware of your foundation when it comes to your gifts. You're moving into your interpretation of them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Ouroboros. Okay, this one's really interesting because I'm hearing fixating. You're right now. You're kind of fixated on an outcome. Hopeful. You're very hopeful about an outcome of something right now.
Yes.
Okay. And this has to do with relationships. I'm hearing this has to do with relationships, right? Because we have the King of Swords, and so that's what we're doing. We're setting up foundations, and we're starting to interpret the meaning of this foundation. A lot to do with love. I'm hearing a lot about love. The Hanged Man. So yeah, we're we are getting rid of our ideologies of love. We're getting rid of our kind of sometimes needy, like, and we're becoming more emotionally secure, right?
Yes,
emotionally independent. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, the Ace of Cups. Yes. Yes, dude. Okay, that's awesome. That is awesome. So we are definitely working much deeper with our emotions, and we are mastering our emotions right now. The Ace of Cups and this Ouroboros. See, look, hold on, guys, because this is what I like to do. I'm going to draw 2 more cards real quick. 6 of Wands, Golem, and the 8 of Cups. Okay, so that's pretty much just, look, that's confirming what I'm saying. All right, so we have the Ace of Cups and the Ouroboros, right? And so when we deal with the art of tarot card reading, what we want to do is we want to look at the symbolism in the cards, okay? And this symbolism within the cards acts subconsciously to us, right? We are able to recognize and register on a subconscious level the information being presented to us, okay? And this happens, how soon you are able to recognize this depends on your openness to your own emotions and your own feelings. So what we're seeing here is we see this the Merkaba sign, okay? And I'm sorry, I don't remember what planetary symbol that is in the middle of the.
Shoot! I can't think myself.
I'm not sure, you guys, and I'm sorry because I'm still new to this, working with my new gifts. But we see the Merkaba, okay? And what the Merkaba depicts is balance. The Merkaba really means balance because you have to be balance to travel between worlds. Okay, you have to be perfectly centered to move between worlds, because what you're doing is you're finding your 0 point and you're working within that 0 point in any realm. And that's the constant source connection. And that's something that is an emotional state. So with the Ace of Cups, we see this kind of like a giant, it says a giant whale, all right? So we're looking at Behemoth. We're looking at the Behemoth. We're looking at the occult reference for the deep primal emotions. Not the primal instincts, but the emotions that accompany the primal instincts. So we're mastering this. With the Six of Wands, the Golem, see, again, we see that, remember the Merkaba, but we see that this Merkaba is not of a multi-spectrum Merkaba. It's only one spectrum, and it's the red. We see it right here, okay? You see the red Merkaba down there, and then on the top of this, hopefully I can show you, you see the Merkaba with multiple colors, okay? And that means that it's balanced, and we see that it's orange and blue. Orange and blue is, because it's a dark navy blue, orange and blue are the path of alien magic, okay? Orange and blue is the path of a very refined system of extraterrestrial or advanced magics, okay? We like to call that type of magic actually magics, what some people would call superpowers, right? These things that people would have to invoke, these powers that people would have to invoke. So I'm hearing that you don't have a problem invoking energies. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like when you said you were a child of Oshun, right?
Correct.
So you do not have a problem invoking these energies. Okay, so we're going to put these over here because the way I draw tarot is really cool. So, and I like to show people this. Hold on. I have to take out the...
Actually, Oshun kind of started shouting to me originally.
The what?
Oshun started shouting to me originally, actually.
She was the first person?
My
Or
sister
the first god?
had an altar that was being neglected, and she yelled at me, "You need to fix this. This is." I mean, I was like, "This is not my altar," but
Then you ended up fixing it?
Yes.
And it became your altar, basically?
Yes.
This is such a beautiful deck. This is the... I'm sorry, again.
Spencer's Tarot.
Spencer's Tarot.
Which was also in Queen of the South.
Which is also in Queen of the South. I know you asked me if I watched that, but I was not aware of that show, but that is very cool. And I'm sure if I research some things about Queen of the South, I'll get some more synchronicities, which is really cool. It's a cool rabbit hole. Okay, so we're dealing with structure right now. Seven of Cups, yeah. So we're dealing with the structure of our emotions. Basically, this reading is about the allowance of all emotions, honoring emotions to unlock these abilities, because your abilities are very watery. They are very aquatic. They are very deep because of your Pisces placement, right? So I can recognize that mystery, the Piscean mysteries, right? I can recognize the depth of that because of all the Pisces in my chart and all the Pisces that are drawn to me. The moon, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And the Queen of Swords. Wow, okay. So now we're looking at, okay, so you're activating battle magic. I'm gonna say that. You're activating the battle magic, which is that the force magic. You're really starting to get into the telekinesis and the astral projection, and yeah. I can see that because things like that. King of Wands. Yes, dude. Ooh, wow. I'm hearing keep going, but whoa, man. Temperance. Yes, this is such a and I'm taking a lot from this reading as well. Like when I read, I know to read. You know what I'm saying, and to feel. This is really, really cool, dude. The Empress. Okay, you guys, I'm really like right now. I am seriously like on the nut. I'm over the moon right now, you guys, because this reading is blowing my mind, and this is the most memorable reading that I've ever done. This is absolutely beautiful. So this reading is not going to be long because I don't know. I'm here to make it long. Because this is a learning experience for me right now, you guys, and I'm really happy to take you on this. Like this reading is going to be called When I Get Met by the Goddess and Taught How to Read Tarot. So, because this is what's taking place for me, and I can recognize that. Wheel of Fortune.
This is some mighty cards out there.
Six of Cups. So we're back to the Temperance, right? The Sea Nymph. And like I said, Piscean placement. Piscean placement, because nymphs are a great mystery, right? Nymphs and mermaids and things like that are a great mystery. And we're pulling the Six of Cups, which is Ginny Greenie. And I'm seeing Virgo, right? It's Virgo symbol.
Yes.
So I'm seeing Virgo and Sagittarius, Pisces. Wow. So yeah. So let's look at these. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. This is really, really cool. This is super cool. Okay. So I want to get the bottom of the deck. The Devil. Yes. And the Four of Cups. So that is heavy Cancerian energy. And what one is that?
Is that Saturn, maybe?
Might be. That would make sense on the
The
Devil.
little sky on the little thing kind of make you think it's Saturn.
That would make sense.
Yeah, because that would be where the scythe would be.
The sky.
I just did. The scythe would be the little extra engine of a thing.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys, like I said, this is a really cool reading, because we got the Devil right now. So I'm hearing Sagittarius. I'm also hearing Aries, the Minotaur, the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles energy is always an energy of suffocation. It's an energy of bereavement. It's an energy of begrudgingness, because we have to be honest about what the cards mean as we're interpreting them, and being allowed to see that meaning is opening me up, and it opens us up to a larger flow. Sorry, sip my coffee real quick. That's really good. A larger flow of energies, okay? Because Nine of Wands. So we're moving into that energy of acceptance of our gifts, because that is such a big deal, you guys, that this one fell out. The Tower in reverse.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so divine. It's so divine, and we have to move within that divinity, you guys, because the spirit will always check us. Spirit has got us in check always, and I think that's the thing that we need to learn to trust. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, Spirit is always watching over us. We are Spirit's children. The great goddess, the great God, Father and Mother God, we are their children, and we are that energy moving, and we have to be in accordance with that energy. The Two of Wands. That's balance. That's a wand for mother and a wand for father. That's you moving into your awareness. When I do tarot card readings, okay, you guys, what I'm really doing is I'm moving these gateways open, because I see that is the possibility. And since that's the possibility, that's what I'm choosing. Like I said, this is called Erhekas. These are words of power. Okay, this is learning how to speak powerfully, so that way you can open these gateways for others around you, and that way you can become more aware, okay, and alert as to what is going on within these gateways, and how you are evolving, the different type of momentums that you are building up within your cellular network, because everything has as above and so below reflection. So if we're looking at a mirror of the stars, you guys, what we're really looking at is our cellular network on the micro scale. We're looking at the way that neurons fire and process the biochemical process that takes place within us, and reading these cards actually opens us up to that biochemical process by way of it being a very evolutive art within itself. The tarot card deck is allowing you to move within a gateway of knowingness And when you learn to trust that, you see that the cards have already chosen you. So I'm going to draw this one. The Sun. The Phoenix card. So now I want to show you guys this. Okay, somebody wants to be seen. Death in reverse. Yes. Okay, you guys, I just drew the Tower, the Phoenix, I'm so sorry, and Death in reverse. No, where's Death at? Death in reverse, okay? The Tower was in reverse and Death is in reverse. So usually when we get the Tower moment and Death, these are two of the best cards you can get when you're doing a reading. Like when you're doing a reading, you want to pull Tower and Death. But even more so, you want to pull Tower and Death in reverse. Because when you're pulling Tower and Death in reverse, what you're saying is an entire cycle is over with. Literally, a Tower moment comes, the Death moment comes right before a cycle ends or is nearing its end. The Tower and the Death in reverse come, okay, you guys, when the cycle is literally over. And then I pulled the Sun card, which is the Phoenix rising from those ashes. Come on, you guys, you can't write this and you can't make this up. This is what you call beauty. This is beatific. It's called beatific vision, to be able to share your sight with the world. And my gift and my wish is to share my vision with the world, not just the way I see things, but to actually be able to impart the gift of how I see the world around me, because I see the world very beatifically. And that's not me being haughty or arrogant. It's actually a very pure-hearted wish, because I want people to carry a piece of me around with them and say, you know what, this is how Lonzo sees the world. And that's a bit of self-love, you guys. That what that is just pure self-love and acceptance of myself. And I hope that everyone feels at some point in time that they love themselves so much that they have to give a piece of that self-love to the world around you. And that's the point of the process, you guys, to open up to self-love. 9 of Cups. And we all know 9 is completion. Okay, you guys, I want to look at this card, though. I want to look at this card. Because, MJ, now we're back to you, really. Because now we're looking at you. Now, that decision's big, right? That decision's very big.
Yes.
That's a very big decision. In about 3 ways, primarily. So you're sitting in the middle of this, right? And that's okay, MJ, because what did we just pull? We pulled the 2 of Wands, and then we pulled the Tower and the Death in reverse, okay? So that gift that you're unveiling, let it shine forth. Do that, MJ, because you can. It's for the highest good. You can, with guidance, right? You can do that. You can manifest. What is willing, what we look for is looking for us, right? What we seek is seeking us. And so we always have to remember that. Why did I feel this one? the 6 of Swords. So we're cutting away from our lack of the trust in our gifts. We have to. I want a baby bit more sugar. We have to cut away from us not wanting to accept our gifts, you guys. And that's for everyone watching. That's for you. That's for me. Right? We need, more so than ever, we need to understand, you guys, that not using power doesn't work. I'm sorry, I have to empower you. Not using your power, you guys, does not work in your benefit. It does not work in your favor, I promise you. That is not being noble, that's being foolish. That's being very foolish. If you have been given power, then you are to use it, and you know you are to use it well and within your boundaries and with respect. We know this. We know what these powers are, okay? We have been raised in a world that has given us sign after sign after sign after sign. We are these divine, very powerful beings, okay? We are source beings, you guys. And source doesn't just take a day off, right? Source doesn't go, oh, I'm just not gonna use my power to create today. Maybe source does. Who knows? Maybe that's what deja vu is, when source is like, I'm gonna just take a nap for a second. And you're like, freeze, and you're like, oh, restart. Why do I remember this already? God just dreamed it, but he was kind of being lazy, so he just... That power, right? Being able to even think on levels that high, you guys, is what I'm saying. The imagination, your ability to conceive of a thing is very, very important. Your ability to allow yourself to pronounce those feelings are very, very important, okay? You live in a divine world. You live in a divine holodeck, okay? You are living within the body of your mother and your father. You are in the womb of your creators at all times, and it is impossible to leave that womb, okay? All things are possible, but at the end of the day, Mother and Father God are nothing but pure love. They are pure joy, and I'm hearing end it soon. I want 5 more cards. So we're looking at clairvoyance, telepathy, reality warping. I'm gonna have to say that. I have to say it out loud. Reality warping, bona fide, good old fashioned. What's his name? Franklin Richards.
Oh, yeah.
Good old fashioned
Yes,
Franklin Richards
yes.
style reality warping, bro. And we're there. We're there. So yeah, don't be afraid of those gifts, you guys. The Knight of Wands. Whew. Yes, Spirit. The Queen of Cups. Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Wands. Look, you guys, this is nothing but pure confirmation. The Knight of Wands. Oh, and we have Hanuman. Look, we have Hanuman here, right? Hope you guys can see that. Yeah, we have Hanuman, and Hanuman is pure magic, right? He has the Scepter of Liberation in his hand. It's a mace, actually. It's his weapon that he uses. And this weapon that he's using, you guys, isn't a weapon of like, you know, it can be gory, but he's using a multi-dimensional weapon. He is literally rearranging people's destinies by flicking this wand, and he is defeating his foes by flicking a wand and changing the entire scope of everything that they will experience henceforth. Okay, you guys, and then I pulled the Queen of Cups. So yes, mastery of our emotions right here. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. The High Priestess. I gotta look at this High Priestess card real quick because that's intense. Fortune teller, straight up. And anything that from now on, you guys, I'm a straight up fortune teller. Like this is really what it is. I'm going to tell you your fortune. When I see you, I'm going to tell you of your riches and your kingdoms and your belongings and everything that's owed to you from your sacred blood, your birthrights, my people. Okay, the Queen of Cups, we're mastering the emotions, and the Eight of Wands. We see that we have the 8-headed dragon, and who's down there? Who's down there fighting the 8-headed dragon? But the Knight of Wands himself, right? It would be Hanuman. It would be Hanuman down there as the warrior, as the Knight of Wands, literally fighting himself to become this. This is Hanuman after he defeats that 8-headed dragon of his emotions, after he learns to absorb, to reflect, to integrate, to announce, to decide, to comprehend, to understand, and then to fathom. So he is understanding the different aspects of his emotions, and he's understanding how to become more powerful through his emotions, because as we said, this is a very Piscean energy today in this reading. And it was about the mysteries of, the waters, the depth of the emotions, and what it takes to unveil your gifts. Okay, you guys? And then we pulled the Ten of Swords, which is the Griffin, and we have Gemini, right?
Yes.
You have Gemini, so the two winds, the two sides, right? Gemini is air sign too, right? So yeah, I was going to say I compared Gemini to Libra within the double faceted. Do you have Gemini in your chart at all?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so the double in Libra. Do you have Libra in your chart? Yes. Okay, so the double facets of that, it's very balanced. We're looking at Ma'at energies, you guys. Okay, so and that's confirmed with the High Priestess. And so thank you all for watching. Thank you for coming back. It's your boy, Polymorphic Crystalloid, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Infinite peace, love, and supreme source connection. And remember, devil's down, Horns up, Taurus gang. Peace.